sure and check our video description for a link to the Max Oak BLUETTI website and for any discounts or coupons that may be available.
Morning, guys. We wanted to show you this BLUETTI that they had sent us to really test out and see how it's going to work for us. And this is the AC200P portable power station. So we're kind of excited about it. And I wore a blue shirt. Does that match? My wife said the blue really matched.
It's really intensely blue.
I didn't mean to put this on, but we want to show you right now. We'll just turn it on. Again, this is AC200P. Got a lot of nice features to it, but right now it's at 63%. And what we're going to do right now is plug it in, show you how you plug it into the outlet of a house. The sun's not out right now for we can use solar panels, but we'll show you that another day. So to charge this thing, you'll just take the power pack that comes with it, the charging system, and this one's not built in. Some of them are built in. And you just plug it into the wall. And then there's a port over here on this side. It's the input port. You just plug that in right there. And this unit, I think, can charge at least 5 different ways, and we'll show you that later too. So that gets her going, and it is 9:24, and we're at 63%. And so we'll get this and keep track of how long it takes it to get to 100%. And we're going to test this out tonight up in our cabin and run some stuff and sleep up there and show you how this unit works.
See how it does for backup power.
Yeah.
We get a lot of storms up here, and since there's so many trees, we lose power pretty often.
A lot.
So it's good to have some backup.
Yeah.
But of course, like today, when we want to demo the solar panels, we've had over a month of drought, and now, of course, it's going to rain for 2 days. So we'll have to demo that when the rain quits.
But we needed it. So.
Yes, we definitely needed it.
And as you can see here, looking at the wattage, we've only had it in a few minutes, already gone up a percent, 458. That's varying just a little. It was 461 a minute ago. So it's taking in some pretty good watts. So that's great.
The BLUETTI's been charging. It's just been about 2 hours and maybe 1 minute. And it's up to 99%. So it's fixing to shut off here pretty quick. So it started out at what, 63?
Yep.
63%. So it charged a little bit over 40% in just right at 2 hours. So that's pretty fast.
It is.
Now you can actually charge up to 700 watts of solar if you have that many solar panels, and it'll charge up even faster. So we're gonna, as soon as we get some sun, we're gonna try that. We don't have that many solar panels, but we're gonna try out some smaller ones.
Guys, we're up here at the cabin that we've been having on YouTube, and what we're gonna do, this AC200P, we told you this morning we was gonna test that out tonight. And so what we're gonna plug into this, we'll go ahead and turn it on. I'm gonna run our refrigerator off this all night. And we're also going to plug in our fireplace, and it will heat. Right now we're just gonna run the lights on it and test it out and see what it'll do. Because the cabin's pretty warm right now. We're just going to plug in everything.
We don't know how long it'll last, but we were just checking to see how much backup power we would have off of this little guy.
AC, turn AC on. AC's on. Let's turn that on. And where's that? We're going to run that all night. Now we're going to, I've got about an 8-foot extension cord. We're going to plug the refrigerator into it. Refrigerator's not running right now, but it shows we're pulling 0 watts.
So it hasn't kicked on yet.
Yep. But we're going to check this in the morning, probably around 7:30. We're going to run our TV off of it. Might as well too, Henry.
Sure, why not?
We're going to play the TV here and watch it a little bit till about 10 o'clock, and we'll film it around 10 and see how much it's used. And so we want to put this thing to the test. Just in case we ever lose power, we can set this up here and keep our stuff running. That's what they're made for.
And our refrigerator is a small one. It's not real big, just a cabin size.
Yeah, she's on.
Okay.
We got a little champagne we're going to drink later. It was our anniversary this month, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law brought that up for us. So that'll be nice.
What'd you do on your anniversary?
I might have went hunting.
I think you did. It just kicked on. That's pulling 732 watts. So this is a 2,000 watt hour. So it'll kick on and off, but you wouldn't be able to run it all night, obviously, with it on full tilt. You'd be running out of power. But you can buy an extra battery for these too, which would double your storage capacity. They make one that goes with it.
Well, guys, it is 8:38, 20 till 9 this morning. And we started this, we showed you last night, we started this and we plugged in the fireplace and turned the heater on that, kind of keep the temperature around 64. And it did that, and it ran the refrigerator all night. And we charged our cell phones, just laying them on top. And we started that, what time was it? About 6? Mm-hmm. We started that around 6 o'clock, and we're down to 11%. And the fridge is running right now. It's pulling 83 watts. It don't pull a whole lot, but when that fireplace comes on, it's up and around 750, 800 watts. But like I say, it's 8:40, so that's 14 hours. Mm-hmm. About 14 hours, a little more.
And it got down to 42 degrees last night.
Yeah.
And it stayed 65 degrees, 64 in here all night long. Of course, This is, you know, our logs are pretty insulated, but if you were in a small camper or something, you know, a lot smaller space, I think it'd do really good.
Yeah. So the AC200P, it was pretty impressive to be able to run that and keep the temperature where we wanted it. So it did a really good job. And what we'll show you a little later, we're gonna hook up the sun's coming out today, so we're gonna get our solar panels hooked up, and we'll show you that in a little bit. Guys, with that AC200P, the BLUETTI went ahead and sent us 2 of the SP120 watt solar panels. So I just want to show, Brody, are you helping? I just wanted to show those to you real quick. I can't, buddy. And this thing only weighs 12.5 pounds, so it's really light. And what we really liked about this is that when you open this up, you're able to either leave it on the ground, or if you look here, they got 2 eyelets, and you can hang that right there on the back of your camper.
Yep.
So that's pretty awesome. Or like I say, you can set it on the ground and pull out your Velcro and then lean them all back. It's got 4 of them, 4 nice, but really lightweight, convenient. It's got your lines in here. I'll just go ahead and show you. Let me fold that back up.
And these are splash proof. You're not supposed to leave them out in the rain because they're not completely waterproof, but like, you know, if they just get a little splash on them, they're fine. But you don't leave them outside all the time.
Or they'll get ruined.
Yeah.
It's got a nice, fairly long cord.
Yep.
So You can take these and put them directly into the BLUETTI. We have 2 of them, and we'll show you in another video how you hook those and put 2 together.
And you can put as many as 700 watts on the BLUETTI model that we have, the ACP200 or AC200P. Sorry. You can put as much as 700 watts of power into it, so that'll charge it up really fast.
But super nice. You can't really get a better solar panel, I don't think, than that one, because it's only 12.5 pounds and they're 120 watt. And so we recommend them, getting them and using them. We're going to use ours.
They're small enough you could even use them for tailgating or whatever if you wanted to.
Yeah. Guys, we showed you how we charged that last night, or used that last night, and we run it down to like 6%. So we're going to show you how we use the BLUETTI. I believe it's the P120s, 120 watts.
SP120, I think.
SP120. Okay, thank you, hon. And we'll show you how we hook that up to everything.
Okay.
This is where you hook up the solar panels. And you have this little fitting right here. And this thing's neat how it works. When you push that in, that'll just snap on, and it's got a red dot. And it's got a red dot on here. So listen, you can hear it snap in. So to release it, you just pull that back, take it off. Really nice. Okay, so to hook these in series, this is the cord they sent. So you've got another one that plugs into this.
And that comes with it.
Yep.
Both of those cords come with it.
And so you take your red and your black, and your red is going to hook up to this one.
To your first panel.
Then you take your black from your first panel. Well, let me go ahead and hook this one up. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and hook this up. This is coming from the BLUETTI. That's black to black. And then what you have left is your black one from this panel, and you hook to the red one on that panel. And that creates a series and hooks both of those together. It's pretty nice how they did that.
I'm hooked in a series. It looks like we're getting about 192 watts right now.
Yep.
So that's really good considering these are both 120 watt solar panels. So for being wintertime, we're doing good with that.
Yeah, doing real good.
And what I like about these is we are not techie people. And these are easy enough that anybody can put them together. They just have nice instructions, both in the manual and also online. So no trouble whatsoever. And the connectors are really easy to fit together too. And they come with the cables that you use for charging several different ways comes with it. And we'll show you those here in a little bit.
Well, another thing I like about this, what did this weigh? 64 pounds, something like that. It's nice and maneuverable, and most people can carry that much weight without hurting your back or anything. So they're great for a camper or like cabin we used it in. So really nice. Good job, buddy.
Got another photo ball in here.
Well, guys, this morning we thought we'd show you a little more about this BLUETTI AC200P. We got it in our camper, and we're going to run a few things, but just going through the options that it has is really nice how they designed this. I'll go ahead and turn the power on, but it's got 6 different plug-ins for like a house plug-in that you can plug six different things and run them all at once. It's got 4 of the different USBs, 2 there, 2 there, and then it's got the fast charging one for charging quicker. And then you got your plug-in for like you plug into a car cigarette lighter. You can run things off that. Also, it's got the camper, or running it's a 25 amp 12 volt. You can run like the coolers you can buy to run in a pickup, or they're 12 or 24 volt. I think they come with this, or you can get the cord that comes out of here from BLUETTI as an extra.
Yeah, and that one also works if you have like a little camper trailer or a van or something that uses Anderson plug-ins, you can get an adapter. It's extra, doesn't come with this, but you can get an adapter from BLUETTI for like $29 that'll go from that plug to your camper or van.
Yeah, so that's really nice. And of course, it's got your two 15-watt chargers for your phone. You can lay right there and charge up. You don't even have to plug it in. And so let me show you a few other features.
Okay.
So we got this cord here that you can use for solar panels charging, and that just plugs right into the side of this. It's got a red dot and a red dot on there. You can see it just clip right in, and then to undo it, you pull it back. So you can charge, get it lined up there. So you can take this, then they've got another cord that goes to your solar panels. Okay, so you got this plug, and we have the cord that come with it. That comes with the unit, and it'll just plug right into here for your solar panels. It's got the MC4 plugs like most solars have. So you're just going to plug that in there, and then this will plug right to your solar panels. And what's nice about this unit, it'll take up to 700 watts of solar. So you could have 100 solar panels and link them all together, which is real easy, and just plug it into this one cord, and this will charge with 700 watts. So really nice unit. And then again, this thing has the BLUETTI charger is outside of it, and so that comes with it and charges it.
And that goes at like 400 watts or a little more.
A little more, I think it was 435, something around
and
there.
Another thing too is that you can use both. I mean, if you're not off grid, you can use both the wall charger and solar at the same time to charge it up even faster. And that takes just a little over 2 hours if you have the full solar plus the charger pack, if you're doing it off at AC and that. So that's really fast if you're in a hurry.
So it's a really good unit. What we're going to show you now, I'm going to plug my camper completely into this. And to do that, most campers have the 30 amp cord, which is not going to plug into this unit.
Although you can get a BLUETTI 200 Max, and it does have a 30 amp deal if that's what you want to use all the time. But we're just using this with an adapter here. Yeah,
so I've got an adapter here that goes down to the plug-in. So we're going to hook that up, and we'll go ahead and plug that in. And what's nice, this is a touch screen. Does touch it, so DC, you can turn DC on, AC on. So you've got everything powering right now, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and plug this in. You seen my lights kick on.
Yep.
So the inverter's running to the camper. To get by without using the inverter, you'd have to just plug stuff directly into this. But and it's running the refrigerator right now.
Oh, you got it on electrical?
It's on electrical right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's nice. That's only pulling. See, the inverter in the fridge is only pulling 323, 335. So that would run a long time, especially if you got your solar panels hooked up and everything. You want to try to run let's run the
We've got several lights on in here too, which are not LEDs. We've got some replacement ones. We're going to change it out. But right now it's running 1, 2, 3, 4 lights also, which isn't that much. But
we're going to try
the microwave.
I got a little bit of water in there. You ready?
Yep. I'll get it on the screen here.
Yeah, there we go. Man, it's running that good.
2,000 though. Yeah, that's not going to run it. It's too much. Okay, we tried running the microwave at the same time as we were using the electrical for the fridge, and that was just a little bit too much. It shut down, but it does have a safety on it. It shuts off when it's pulling too much. So he put the refrigerator back on propane, and we're going to try the microwave again, just see what it does.
Ready?
Yep. 1934, 1923. Yep. But if you do that a lot, your battery's not going to last very long.
Yeah.
But you could if you needed it.
You need to warm something up real quick.
So the main thing with these is just to remember not to do too many high draw things at the same time.
Yeah.
We don't use our microwave rarely. We use it more for a bread box. Okay, we're going to turn on the heater just to see. I mean, the heater will run off of our onboard batteries, but we want to see how much watts it pulls here. We're pulling 300, a little over 300 without it on.
It might take just a second. I heard it click. There it goes. It's not going to pull much.
No, that's not very much, is it?
No, that heater's...
That only went up about 50, 60 watts, so that
So
lasts,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that lasted all night easy.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good to know. So you could probably still run your fridge too if you wanted to, maybe. I don't
Probably.
know.
Yeah, we'll keep it on.
Yeah, because the fridge just cycles on and off, so that's not going to use all that much.
Yeah, no, I won't use a whole lot.
All right. That's good to know. Well, another thing that I liked about this is that it's small enough that we can actually fit it in our box on the side of the camper where our generator used to go.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't take up, you don't even have to have it inside if you didn't want to.
Yeah.
But you do have to keep them from freezing. So if it's real cold out, I mean, I don't know if you use your camper when it's real cold, but you're not supposed to let it freeze. Because like any battery, they don't work as good when they get super cold.
And another thing nice about this, it weighs a little, what, 60, 61 pounds? Right
Yes.
under that. So it's not that heavy to carry around.
Yeah, and it has nice built-in handles, so you can pick it up real easy, or get one person on each side too,
Yeah.
if you want two people.
And guys, you know what's nice about this too? You can buy an extra battery for this and get the cable to tie it to this unit through BLUETTI, and it will double your capacity, which is awesome. You'll have twice as much capacity in it that you do without it. So that extra battery would really make it even better.
And that'd be really nice if you were using it for home backup. I don't think we would probably need it on the camper because we went several days with our bigger BLUETTI and didn't even charge it.
Yeah.
So that would probably be enough for us, but you know, depends on your usage.
Mm-hmm. You know what, guys, and what's really special about this, we didn't mention, was it has the lithium iron phosphate battery in it. And that's virtually the best battery you can put in one of these. And what's special about it, you can charge it 3,500 times. And so that means if you run it down and charged it every day, that'd be for 10 years. And then after that, it only charges up to 80%. It's still good and usable, but it just goes to 80% instead of 100.
And that is way better than the regular lithium batteries that a lot of other companies use. And another thing too is this is a 2,000 watt, and it has a surge though. Like if you kick something on, you know, a lot of times they have an initial surge. It'll go up to 4,800 watts for, you know, just momentarily while things are starting up. So it makes it able to start a lot of things that wouldn't normally. And it has a 2,000 watt hour capacity. So for, you know, camping or boondocking, small campers, or backup power, it's ridiculously awesome. We really like it.
Yep, it's a good unit, and we're sure glad BLUETTI sent it to us, the demo.